Hey, happy Mother's Day, everybody. Welcome to our 82nd 2022 Bowman Draft First Edition box break. I'll link you guys to number 83 in 1 second here. Alright, let's see. Number 83 is right there in chat for you guys. Should have a decent chunk of teams left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, a lot left. Okay. So as for today's break, we got Charles M with the O's. We got Janice with the Red Sox, Mariners, and Royals. I got Peter J with the Yankees and the Giants. I have John J with 14 teams, including the let's see, the Rays, Jays, Guardians, Tigers, Twins, Astros, A's, Rangers, Marlins, Phillies, Cardinals, D-backs, Rockies, and Padres. Tim F with the White Sox, Angels, Nationals. Brian H with the Braves, Brewers. David C with the Mets. John L with the Cubs and the Pirates. And Andrew K with the Reds. Jake C with the Dodgers. So that'll be everybody. Almost half of the teams for John. Thank you, John, for sponsoring today's break. Here we go. Alright, we have Jacob Marcy, first for the Padres. Hunter Barco, first for the Pirates. Henry Davis, Pirates. William Kempner, first for the Giants. Denver Guzman, Angels. Jonathan Clase, Mariners. Henry Mendez, Brewers. Kyle Manzardo, Rays. Trace Gonzalez, first for the Pirates. And Joshua Baez, St. Louis. Boring start to the break. Alright, we got Sky Blue. Alright, first rounder Brennan Barrera for the Jays. Christian Vaquero, Nationals. First rounder Cade Horton for the Cubs. Yandry Rojas, Padres. Dominic Keegan, first for the Rays. Daniel Vasquez, Royals. Gabriel Rincones, first for the Phillies. Bryce Hubbard, first for the Reds. Henry Bolt, first for the A's. And Sky Blue of Reds, Elliot De La Cruz. Cincinnati, that'll be for Andrew. Put that one down here. again. Alexis Hernandez, Cubs. Dalton Rushing, Dodgers backup catcher. Jonathan Mejia, Cardinals. Cole Young, Mariners second baseman. Michael Hernandez, Orioles. Daniel Cueva, Rangers. Justin Campbell, former first rounder for the Guardians. Blaze Jordan, Red Sox. Kumar Rocker, starting pitcher for the Rangers. And Luis Angel Acuna for the Rangers. Rocker, former third overall pick in 2022 draft. Sky Blue again. Jimmy Crooks, first for the Cardinals. Troy Melton, first for the Tigers. Bryson Mott, first for the Cardinals. Cole Phillips, first for the Braves. Nate Furman, first for the Guardians. Errol Vera, Angels. Thomas Harrington, former first rounder for the Pirates. Matt McLean, Reds. First rounder Zach Neto for the Angels, for Tim. And a Sky Blue first for the Phillies. It is Alex McFarlane. That'll be for John. Alright, we have a blue of 150. Harry Ford, Mariners. Henry Williams, first for the Padres. Curtis Mead, Rays. Angel Martinez, Guardians. Jordan Lawler, Diamondbacks. Christopher Pachola, first for the Cubbies. Eric Hernandez, White Sox. Brenner Cox, first for the Nats. Jonathan Cannon, first for the White Sox. And our blue will be a first Bowman. For the San Diego Padres, it is Jacob Marcy, 57 of 150. Center fielder for the Marlins. And that will go to John. Next, we have another Sky Blue. Edis Leonard, Dodgers. Kevin Alcantara, Cubs. First rounder Cooper Herpy for the Cardinals. Danny DeAndrade for the Twins. Former first rounder Tamar Johnson for the Pirates, for John. Owen Murphy, first rounder for the Braves. Won Bin Cho, Cardinals. Jordan Beck, first round pick for the Rockies. Ryan Reckley for the Giants, and Sky Blue will be Mariners, Jonathan Clase. That'll be for Janice. Alright, former first rounder Gavin Cross for the Royals. George Valera, Cleveland. Caden Wallace, first for the Royals. Yas Mercedes, Twins. Jordan Walker, Cardinals. James Trantos, Cubs. Leonardo Balcazar, Reds. Cesar Prieto, Orioles. Felix Valerio, Brewers. And Judd Fabian, former second rounder for the Orioles. What, the batteries? You can open that, I think. Should open up. Blake Burkhalter, first for the Braves. Robbie Snelling, first rounder for the Padres. Current Marlin, Yordan de los Santos. Pirates, Gabriel Hughes, first round pick for the Rockies. Yason Morabel. Rangers, Colson Montgomery. White Sox, Nate Savino, first for the Diamondbacks. Ivan Melendez, first for the D-backs. Emmanuel Rodriguez for the Twins, and a Sky Blue first for the Yankees. Anthony Hall, that'll be for Peter. Alright, orange. Orange of 25. Carson Williams, Rays. Nacho Alvarez, first for the Braves. Dustin Harris, Rangers. Jason Madrith, first for the Red Sox, currently White Sox. Anthony Hall, first for the Yankees. Alex McFarlane, first for the Phillies. Tanner Schobel, first for the Twins. Tristan Vreeling, first for the Yankees. Trey Sweeney for the Yankees, and our orange is not a first. It'll be the St. Louis Cardinals. Mason Wynn, 13 of 25. Mason Wynn, Cardinal shortstop. That'll be for John. At least he's a major league player. Could be worse. Sky Blue. Anthony Volpe, Yankees. Former first rounder Eric Brown Jr. for the Brewers. Wilman Diaz, Dodgers. Chase Young, first rounder for the Tigers. Sam Zavala, Padres. Michael Kennedy, first for the Pirates. Benny Montgomery, Rockies. Alan Cerda, Reds. First rounder Noah Schultz for the White Sox for Tim. And Sky Blue will be of Kobe Mayo, Orioles third baseman. That'll be for Charles. There's a blue. This will be of 150. Ryan Ritter, first for the Rockies. Nazir Mool, first for the Cubs. Hayden Dunhurst, first for the Royals. Jose Salas, Marlins. Brady House, Nationals. Rain Duncan, Dodgers. Chandler Simpson, outfielder for the Rays. Rossman Verdugo, Padres. Elijah Green, former first rounder for the Nats. And our blue is a non-first. It is Kobe Mayo again. So we got a sky blue and a blue of Kobe Mayo. For Charles, that'll be 57 of 150. All of our numbered parallels are in the major leagues. That is good. That's good to see. Sky Blue. We have Steven Zobak, first for the Royals. Luis Mesa, Jays. Kobe Mayo, Orioles. Ellie De La Cruz, Reds. Nick York, Red Sox. Landon Sims, first rounder for the D-backs. Anthony Gutierrez, Rangers. Alex Freeland, first for the Dodgers. Trevor Martin, first for the Rays, and Sky Blue first for the Yankees. It is Anthony Hall. We have two Sky Blue Anthony Halls. I can't remember ever seeing a duplicate Sky Blue in my 82 breaks of this, but that is indeed what we have here. That is really Weird. So 2 Anthony Hall Sky Blues for Peter. Very strange. Here's another blue of 150. We have Jason Churio, Cleveland, Andrew Pintar, first for the D-backs, Adele Amador, Rockies, Logan Tanner, first for the Reds, Mason Barnett, first for the Royals, Adam Mazur, first for the Padres, Connor Prelip, first for the Twins, Roberto Campos, Tigers, Willie Vasquez, Rays, and a blue San Diego Padre. It'll be Andrew Rojas, 125 of 150 for John. So 2 blue Padres are up there. Rojas, I don't believe has been in the majors. I'm aware of anyway. Sky blue. Jason Dominguez, Yankees. Former first rounder Mickey Romero for the Red Sox. Marcelo Meyer, Red Sox. Dylan Beavers, fielder on the Orioles, first rounder. William Bergola, Phillies. Jose Ramos, Dodgers. Jay Allen, Reds. Max Muncy, A's. Mason Wynn, Cardinals, and Sky Blue, Kyle Manzardo of Tampa Bay, currently of Cleveland. That'll be for John. Former first round Reggie Crawford for the Giants, Ricardo Cabrera, Reds. Former first rounder Dylan Lasco for the Padres, Oscar Colas, White Sox. Sonny DeShara, first for the Angels, Jack Brannigan, first for the Pirates. Ben Joyce, first for the Angels. Jared McKenzie, first for the Nets. Shailen Polanco, Pirates. And Parker Messick, starting pitcher for the Guardians. He's been very good. Okay. That'll also be for John. Alright, Sky Blue again. Jackson Cox, first for the Rockies. Khalil Watson, Marlins. Dylan Ray, first for the Diamondbacks. James Trantos, Cubs. Edson Paulino, Red Sox. First rounder Drew Gilbert for the Astros. Christian Hernandez, Cubs. That's first round Gavin Cross for the Royals again. George Valera, Guardians. And we have Sky Blue. It's another Yankee, Trey Sweeney. Now, Tigers. Trey Sweeney. That'll again be for Peter. That's our third Sky Blue Yankee now. Oh, you're not a first. You should be over here. There we go. Caden Wallace, first for the Royals. Yasser Mercedes, Twins. Jordan Walker, Cardinals. Yason Morabel, Rangers. Colson Montgomery, White Sox. Leonardo Balcazar, Reds. Cesar Prieto, Orioles. Felix Valerio, Brewers. Chet Fabian, first for the Orioles. Blake Burkhalter, first for the Braves. It's feeling like a very minimalistic box, like we're going to get our 6 numbered hits, our 12 Sky Blues, and that's probably going to be it based on the amount of packs with nothing. Sky Blue. Here's another first round Robbie Snelling for the Padres. Yordan De Los Santos, Pirates. First round Gabriel Hughes for the Rockies. Carson Williams of the Rays. Nacho Alvarez, first for the Braves. Nate Savino, first for the D-backs. Ivan Melendez, first for the D-backs. Emmanuel Rodriguez, Twins. Anthony Hall, first for the Yanks and Sky Blue. Trace Gonzalez, I think he's a a former 5th rounder for the Pirates for John. Ta-da. There we are. Alright, now we have a yellow. That'll be a 75. Warming Bernabelle, Rockies. Lamar King Jr., first for the Padres. Robert Hassel, Nationals. Ryan Cermak, first for the Rays. Marco Luciano, Giants. Trey Linscomb, first for the Nats. Carson Milbrandt, first for the Marlins. Jacob Miller, first for the Marlins. Jacob Bennett, first for the Nats. And yellow will be Cincinnati Reds. Austin Hendrick. That was not a good hit. 51 of 75. That'll be for Andrew. Austin Hendrick. Bit of a flamed out former 1st round pick. Former 12th overall pick in 2020. Didn't pan out. Sky Blue. 1st rounder, Jet Williams for the Mets, current Brewer. Colton Cowser, Orioles. Chase DeLauder, outfielder on the Guardians. Roderick Arias, Yankees. Cedane Rafaela, Red Sox. Michael Noer, first for the Astros. Averson Ortega, Giants. Drew Baker, Rays. John Cassinoel, Guardians. And Sky Blue first, Tanner Schobel, the Twins. He was a former 2nd round pick. That would be for John. There's our 2 Guardians up there. Austin Hendrick, Reds. Jacob Melton, first for the Astros. Walter Ford, first for the Mariners. Cutter Coffee, first for the Red Sox. Simon Wan for the Mets. Nick Biddison, first for the Dodgers. Alex DeJesus, Jays. Peyton Paletti, first for the White Sox. Drew Thorpe, our 2nd rounder for the Yanks. And Yankiel Fernandez for the Rockies. Sky Blue. Gerlin Confidant, Reds. There's Sal Stewart, 1st rounder for the Reds, current 1st baseman. Pedro Pineda, A's. Robert Moore, first for the Brewers. Yeti Cappy, Marlins. Kevin Parada, former 1st rounder for the Mets. Brian Acuna for the Twins. Justin Boyd, first for the Reds. Victor Acosta, Reds. And Sky Blue will be Henry Mendez of Milwaukee. Alright, let's see, what do we have here? So we have 5 numbered parallels, 11 Sky Blues. So we should have another numbered parallel, and we should have another Sky Blue. That would make it our 6 and 12. It could be a gold, honestly, or yellow. I wouldn't be surprised, because we got 3 blues already. And it is a gold of 50. There's Jackson Holiday, 1st overall pick for the O's. And we have a gold. We have Jordan Sprinkle, 1st for the White Sox. Kenya Huggins, 1st for the Reds. Jacob Misarowski, 1st rounder for the Brewers. Carson Palmquist, 1st for the Rockies. James Wood, Nationals. Ezekiel Tovar, Rockies. Joe Lamp, 1st for the Guardians. Zach Veen for the Rockies, and a gold 1st Bowman for the Padres. Jacob Marcy. There we go. 46 of 50. So we have a blue and gold Jacob Marcy. Not too bad, not too bad. Marcy's problem is he strikes out too much. But he's a great athlete, that's for sure. Alright, so this one should have sky blue in it, and that will meet our criteria. And there's first rounder Brooksley, shortstop for the Twins. And there's sky blue. We have Pete Hansen first for the Cardinals, Jackson Jobe, Tigers. Sean McLean first for the Dodgers, Josh Kasevich first for the Jays, Jackson Churio, Brewers, first round J.R. Ritchie for the Braves, Samuel Munoz, Dodgers, Clark Elliott first for the A's, and Sky Blue, Tristan Freeling, another Yankee. Wow, lots of Yankees. That's 4 Sky Blue Yankees. Put our Brooksley up here. Okay. Just packing up everything. I'll go over what we have here. Alright, so for today, we have an orange of 25, Mason Wynn for the St. Louis Cardinals, gold of 50, Jacob Marcy for the San Diego Padres, yellow of 75, Austin Hendrick for the Reds. Our blue of 150s, we have Jacob Marcy, first Bowman for the Padres. We have Kobe Mayo for the Orioles, Yandry Rojas for the Padres. For our sky blues, we have, for our first Bowmans, we have Alex McFarlane for the Phillies, Tristan Freeling, Anthony Hall for the Yankees, Trace Gonzalez for the Pirates, Tanner Schobel for the Twins. Non-first sky blues, Ellie De La Cruz for the Reds, Jonathan Clase for the Mariners, Kobe Mayo for the O's, Kyle Manzardo for the Rays, Trey Sweeney for the Yanks, and Henry Mendez for the Brewers. As for our base, we have a copy of everybody, and no duplicates, just one copy of everybody. So that'll be that for our 82nd 2022 Bowman Draft First Edition box. Number 83 is up for sale, still got about half the spots left, so check that out if you want some more. They're usually a pretty cheap break, so I'll get you guys your pictures ASAP, and I hope you guys have a great Mother's Day and rest of your weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.